give someone a even better round of applause for choosing opportunity today, because it's his birthday and he chose to be here and chose opportunity on his birthday. So Vernon, you want to come up here, please? We're going to sing happy birthday to you. So I'm not going to put this by my face, but okay, you guys want to help me out? Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vernon. Happy birthday to you. Woo!
All right, before we have Sarah answer some questions, Mike has a quick announcement.
Thanks, Mike. Okay, so we all know that Big Brothers Big Sisters is near and dear to our heart. On Facebook, there has been an interesting donation challenge. I don't know if you have all participated or seen it, but some of us have been called out to donate $100 and experience an ice bath. So I did take part in this, and was drenched in ice water. It was very cold. But so in turn, I have called out Mike and really all of you to participate in donating to Big Brothers Big Sisters.
So any of you that have not done it already or you want to do it again, tomorrow at 2 o'clock at Carol Sand's house, we have a 8-foot pool with around 750 pounds of ice in it. I want to do is have so far the biggest ice plunge I've seen on Facebook is 8 people. I want to have us get $4,000 or $5,000 tomorrow and put us on the map for fundraisers, because we've been beat so many times on other events on Facebook. Tomorrow we could be number 1 on the plunge. I'm picking up an 8-foot diameter pool and 750 pounds of ice tomorrow morning. You are now been challenged. If you cannot make it, I want you to Facebook me and show your own plunge that you made it because of today's event, and because of Sarah, and because of this girl here challenging me on Wednesday. And I just said, I'm not going to go down alone. So, 2 o'clock tomorrow. It's out in Lenexa, and the address is 9737 Sunset Circle. There will also be margaritas and lemonade. So you don't have to pay for the margaritas. I'm giving 3 bottles of tequila. So there's enough for whoever should show up. I'm hoping to hit at least $4,000. It's possible with us here. So thank you. Sarah and Mike.
I don't know if anybody has any questions, but if you do, I'm happy to BS my way through it.
It might sound trivial, but in the statement was said, if you have a friend that can't afford the product, try to give them the opportunity. Okay, so if we can't afford the product, what do we do to help them with the opportunity? Because that's a lot.
You guys all hear that? Somebody can't even afford the product, and how are they supposed to afford the opportunity? And first of all, it starts with a belief, right? Like if you can't afford the product, $80 for a skincare product that actually works, that you're looking for, then there's a problem. And that's exactly why you should be looking at the opportunity, right? But I get it. I don't have $80, where I'm going to come up with $500. The difference is, first of all, $80 is an expenditure for skincare. You're going to be repeating every month. $500 is an investment in starting your own business. So it's really kind of apples and oranges. However, it's a real problem. It's a real deal. People want to do this, but they don't have the money. So the very first thing I say is, first of all, find out if that really is what's holding them back, or if that's just their smoke screen. Right? Is that really the only thing that's holding them back is the money? And the way you can do that is say, okay, great, I appreciate you sharing that with me. Let me ask you though, if you had the money, if the money was not an issue, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited would you be about this opportunity? And if they're coming back at you with like, oh yeah, I'm a 10, I want to do this, you know, I would be doing this in a heartbeat if I had the money, then you can start working on problem solving. If they say, well, yeah, but I also don't have the time, then you realize that there's more issues at play here. So once we've figured out that money is the only thing that's holding them back, then I suggest you get creative. Because where there's a will, there's a way, right? We had a gal sell a cow, and that wasn't even in Kansas. It was in Seattle. It's so funny when I say that, because you guys are like, yeah? That doesn't happen every day in Seattle, guys. Yeah. We've had people put things on Craigslist, their treadmill that they don't use, or garage sales, purging different things. Do whatever you got to do. And those are the people I want to work with. Somebody that's willing to do something about it instead of just telling me I don't have the money. So whether it's borrowing, whether it's setting up a party for them so that they can have their people all ready to go and sign up the day that they do so that they're earning their money back right away, whether it's working out some kind of a system with them where you're helping them, or they have somebody in their friends and family that can help them. I know this much. If you said to that person, I will write you a check for $10,000 today, if you can come back to me with $500 an hour, they'd be able to do it, right? Because it's that important to them. So you really are kind of drilled down. If it's that important to them, then they're going to inch their way towards figuring out how to get that $500. So that's my best advice, is get creative with them if it's really what they want.
I had a woman actually say to me that she had amazing success at another multi-level marketing company, and that she just thought the trips and the free Lexus and all of that was just another way for her to be hit with her taxes. And I was so stunned by that because I'd never heard that one before. So I said,
Okay. So the question is, about the taxes. The Lexus, the free bottles, the trips and stuff, that is part of your income. It does show up on your 1099. And you do have to, make allowances for that in your taxes. But here's the deal. The tax benefits far outweigh any of that. Being able to write off your cell phone, to write off your car, to write off your travel, to write off, everything that you get to do that pertains to your business, your meals and all that, is going to far outweigh what it comes down to. And there's actually people who join this business because they need the tax deductions. I was just talking to someone the other night. She's like, I paid off my house, I paid off my car, I don't have any kids in college, I need some deductions. So that's not going to come up very often, but my simple answer to that would be, you're right. You are it is income. The company has to write it off somehow, but your tax deductions on the other side are going to far outweigh that.
I'm not sure how to ask this, but like the hearing is back, so you have 6 customers. And it just dawned on me. I had 6 customers, and then I ended up with 9, so I'm going to sign up for 2 bottles. And I'm going to be giving it to her, but can you explain how you're not signed up for the 3 that maybe doesn't count on your volume?
So you guys know 3 customers is 1 free bottle, 6 customers is 2 free bottles, 9 customers is 3 free bottles every month. Nerium keeps track of that. So no matter what your personal ADO is set up at, whatever you've earned, Nerium's going to send you, right? But if let's say you have 9 customers and you're entitled to 3 bottles, if your personal ADO is only set up for 1 bottle, you're only getting the volume for that 1 bottle. So you want to go into your system and up your ADO to represent 3 bottles, so you're getting the $240 PV points, the $240 worth of volume for those 3 bottles that you're technically buying, even though you're getting them for free. Now, where it gets a little sticky is if you're on the edge. If you go 9 one month, 8 one month, 9 1 month. So I only recommend doing that if you've got, more than 10 customers, or you're pretty confident you always have 9 on the books. Otherwise, you might get charged for one of those bottles. But think about this, as you grow your team, what difference would it make if everybody that earned 3 bottles up their ADO from 80 to 240? How much volume is that going to be on your team? That could be the difference between getting your Lexus or not. So it's really important to kind of manage that.